Այսօրվա մեր հանդիպումը շրջանավարտուհի Dr. Taleen Akopianին հետն է։
Hi, welcome. My name is Taleen Akopian, class of 1999. Welcome.
Dr. Taleen Akopian, շատ շնորհակալ եմ, որ այսօր Elevate Health Group եկած ենք, ցինք քու դարակիրքով հետ։ Գտնենք նայենք ուր էստուն մեջ։
Oh my goodness. That was, class of 99. That was a great year. Baron Nazarian, wow.
That is incredible. So can you share with us what you do here at Elevate Health Group and what you've been up to since you graduated?
Awesome. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming. I am an internal medicine physician here at Elevate. So after graduating, we went on to high school, of course, college, medical school. We left the state, then came back home. So this is home. Now practicing in the area.
And you're also a mom at Shamlian.
Absolutely. Proud mom at Shamlian. Alex, who's in second grade now.
Yeah, it's amazing. How does it feel to be practicing in the same area where you grew up? Do you serve Shamlian patients?
It's a great question. It's actually what was my dream, to always be in the area where I live, I work. It's the biggest blessing any physician can have is taking care of not only certain patients, populations, but their families. So you really truly become part of their family. So
that's amazing.
Thank you.
Can you tell us about any courses or clubs that you feel had an impact on this journey to where you are today?
I have to say the state science fair. That was humongous for us. To be able to go to state at that level that many years ago, to have that process of the scientific process be taught to us at such a young age and so well, it really did help guide so many of us. Our math program was so incredibly strong. Sir, shout out to Sir. But such an incredible program. We all started high school at a point which was much higher than we even realized we were at. So that I think has really helped shape so many of our careers.
You have a strong spirit of service and giving back. Yes. You and your husband.
Yes.
You're so with your very busy schedules, you find time to always volunteer and give back. Where does that come from?
That, I think, is the essence of our community, ultimately. A lot of it is stemmed from Shamlian, to Fengkian Shamlian, the Homentmen spirit. So I think ultimately we've been brought up to borrow from the Homentmen motto of Barshatsir, Barshatsur. So, right, we have all tried very hard to grow individually, but then to bring that growth back and make sure collectively as a community we're thriving. And that's what we're doing here, hopefully, and moving forward.
We can't talk about Shamlian Days without talking about teachers.
Absolutely.
Can you give us some of your great experiences or favorite teacher story?
Wow, the teachers at Shamlian have really made the whole experience, right? So Mrs. Garabegian in third grade, we had Sir, of course, in junior high school, phenomenal. Mrs. Miller, wow, the names go on. And then, of course, our very own Miss Seda. I have to shout out to Miss Seda. It was one of our class parties, and I forgot to bring my money for that. And she takes out her wallet, gives me the money, and so I tried to pay her back. She would never take that money back. So Miss Seda, I owe you money still.
Love that.
But those are the things that always made us feel at home. It was always family and friends. And honestly, that's part of the reason why we pushed so hard to make sure our kids will go there. Just to know that there's almost no parent at Shamlian that I can pick up the phone, even if they don't even know me, but just by association can take care of my kids, help me with my kids. It's that community we have. So, and that was the first moment I'd obviously gone away for a long period of time, came back, and that feeling, so much had changed, right? There's a gym, brand new, it's so much, it's 21st century, but that feeling was Aravel shot, that feeling was there, and you felt it, and we're like, this is it. We don't have to look anywhere else. So that was
that essence of Shamlian.
It truly is
the true brand of the school. Is never going to change. So this is the 50 Years, 50 Stories project. I love your story about Miss Seda. Do you have any other fun story you can share so we can document it as part of this project?
Well, I have to say we had a very cool crayfish project We all had our own pet crayfish in fifth
No
grade.
way.
Yeah,
I've not heard of that.
I think we were paired up at the time. We had our pet crayfish, but it was great. We had a really fabulous trip to Fresno. That was such a memorable trip. Fresno trip was something we all had such an amazing time, learned so much, saw so much of the Armenian community there, and that we had never really been exposed to.
It's really a very interesting experience. This is our 50th anniversary. Any final words, a message for the school's anniversary, or a wish for the future?
I believe so much of wishing is moving forward and hoping for the future, and I think so much of that has already been achieved, and I think you can't. We've stood on incredible shoulders and strong leaders in the past, and I believe our leadership now, such obviously Dr. K, incredible work where you've brought it to. I have a feeling with your leadership, with our current parent population, our future students, I think the future is unstoppable. So,
mic drop. Dr. Akopian, thank you for joining us for this 50 Years, 50 Stories project. We really value you as an alumni, as part of our school community, and I'm thankful to have this opportunity.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.